Oh, well.
Kamala tonight, Jesse. I didn't see her there in the Oval Office to receive the torch from the Biden. Yeah, where was Kamala tonight, Jesse? I didn't see her there in the Oval Office to receive the torch from the Biden and the Biden family passing the torch. She's nowhere to be seen, and wow, maybe it's because Joe Biden's really weak right now. She doesn't want to be seen anywhere near him. It's almost as if she's throwing him under a yellow school bus. Yeah, where was Kamala tonight?
Oh, no.
Higher education, 12 education, or whether it's higher education, that's when we begin to see the indoctrination of the state. That coupled with hyperinflation, forcing both parents to work full time, multiple jobs, you have to hand your children over to the state so the state can raise them until they're young adults. And what you get from that then is the Harry Sissons of the world. What you get from that are the Destinies, omniliberals of the world. These leftist lunatics who are educated beyond their intelligence and indoctrinated beyond their character to the extent that they just become zombified NPC activists for a leftist ideology that is set to destroy all of humanity and enslave the entire population to a global political class. And it sounds terrible when you hear it. It sounds like a conspiracy theory. It sounds loony, remarkably stupid. 12 education, or whether it's higher education, that's when we begin to see the indoctrination of the state. That coupled with hyperinflation, forcing both parents to work full time, multiple jobs, you have to hand your children over to the state so the state can raise them until they're young adults. And what you get from that then is the Harry Sissons of the world. What you get from that are the Destinies, omniliberals of the world. These leftist lunatics who are educated beyond their intelligence and indoctrinated beyond their character to the extent that they just become zombified NPC.
I went to a private grade school and a private high school. What part of my upbringing was the public education? What? Okay. How much government aid do you think you got in your entire life? I have no idea. One thing I was gonna say, I'm curious how many people this applies to. Maybe more than what would ordinarily be known. I'm not sure. When I was like fucked on my carpet cleaner shit and I was losing my house and everything, it never even occurred to me to like apply to welfare or any kind of aid. For people that like descend into the classes, I wonder how many people that applies to. I'm not even sure where the fuck you would go for it. I know that I had to get Rachel on Medicaid for the cancer stuff because I couldn't afford that. But I was already into streaming at that point for at least a year or two. But when I was working for, like, before I got into streaming at all, I don't even know where the fuck you would go for any kind of aid or welfare. I've had friends that were too proud to get help with food handouts. Yeah, I don't know if I could take it. I feel, not to be mean, or it's not humiliating, but it would feel humiliating, I think. I think I would have rather just lost my house. Did you read any more about the Second Amendment yesterday? Yeah, I don't want to. I'm done with that. Maybe I'll dive into that later on. As of right now, my opinion is completely and totally 180 on the Second Amendment. I don't think the Second Amendment has anything to do with the right to for an individual citizen to own guns. I don't think it has any bearing whatsoever historically. Or in any part of U.S. history prior to that Heller case. I don't think any part of the Second Amendment has anything to do with individuals owning firearms. I had no fucking idea. I had no concept of the history of the Second Amendment or anything. I had no clue. But I don't even want to deal with it. Does it change your view on the morals of it? Fuck no. I like guns. I think they're fucking awesome. And I still don't think they're like a huge issue in terms of like crime or whatever in the U.S. Like I don't think that firearms are a motive. I don't think they cause as much damage as the Democratic Party takes on in terms of like political damage. But I don't think there's a strong Second Amendment argument for individual ownership of firearms. But can you TLDR what you read? just basically the history of the Second Amendment. The idea behind the Second Amendment was just, it had to do with the federal government and state governments being able to have individual militaries and militias and stuff. And it had to do with the idea that basically, please take all my summaries for U.S. history with a grain of salt, because I haven't done like extensive reading. I think initially you had these colonies that develop, and these 13 different state type things, colony. I don't know actually what they were even called prior to the United States. I think you had this thing called the Articles of Confederation, which I think were basically all of the states kind of wrote these like very loose rules where they're like, okay, well, we're kind of like a thing now, kind of, right? Not like Facebook official, but we're like kind of, we're in the talking, seeing phase or whatever, hopefully exclusive. You had like these Articles of Confederation, but they were pretty weak. The U.S. couldn't apparently we had a lot of trouble paying debt back, I think especially to France. We had issues like relating to foreign affairs and just like how would you deal with just a lot of stuff that it didn't do a good job at unifying us. So a lot of these arguments were made via like the Federalist Papers and everything, where it's like, hey, listen, we need like an actual federal government. We can't do this. This is cucked. This Articles of Cuck Federation shit is not working out for us. But part of what was really feared is like this idea of a federal army that could just destroy, every state army, and that states wouldn't be able to manage their own type of defense anymore. And it was important that we enshrine, in the Bill of Rights and the Second Amendment, the idea that like, well, the right of a state to form a militia and everything will not be infringed. We're not going to do anything to prevent states from having militias. Federal government is going to come and take, like firearms and the ability for, militias to form away from the states. And I think that was the founding of the Second Amendment. The idea that the Second Amendment was founded for citizens to fight against the government doesn't seem to be true. It seems like the founding of the Second Amendment was for states to fight against the federal government. That seems to be the case. But maybe I could be wrong. I don't know. But fuck me. If anybody has any strong historical arguments for the Second Amendment having anything to do, like even one writing, and maybe I would change my mind on it. To be fair, I only did like a cursory search. But if there's like a single historical writing about the Second Amendment or a Federalist paper about like private citizens owning firearms, then my mind could be like changing the other direction. But as of right now, I didn't see any. Jesus. If you care enough, Breyer's dissent in Heller mirrors your reasoning. Yeah, I don't know. If you could push a button that deleted all private firearms, including criminal, do you think that it'd be worth going down a tighter gun control nation, as the issue of self-defense would not require people to have firearms as a counter to other people with firearms? I don't think that's really why we have firearms. I don't know if that's even necessary. And the data, as much as I am a big fan of like self-defense, gun use, and ownership, the data doesn't really bear out even that owning a firearm helps much for self-defense. There's a YouTuber called Nogla talking shit about you. Well, hey, does he want to debate? Irish YouTuber.
Welcome, folks, to one.
So Greg Abbott saying Texas will enforce the border if the federal government won't is more in line with the spirit of the Second Amendment. I don't think that is related in any way. The control of the border and immigration is supposed to be under the purview of the federal government. I think that's an agreement that the states have made with the federal government. Okay. Listen, just block Elon Musk, okay? Cringe. I'm tired of this fucking retard showing up on my feed all day.
changes Donald Trump's odds of winning?
I'm worried about it.
Yes. I think she's gonna go for the minority and female and younger voters.
Progressive. Everybody's excited about her, and that scares me. You know, because Trump has to reconfigure where he's going and how they're going to outsmart her.
How do you perceive Vice President Harris compared to President Biden in terms of competency and experience?
I think she's worse. She doesn't even know what's going on at the border.
Right.
And that's what
She was supposed to be doing.
And then charge them. I mean, as a school teacher, if I did not do what I was supposed to be doing, you better believe my job would be in jeopardy. Well, it isn't. It not only was her job not in jeopardy, she was just handed a promotion.
Is there anyone that Kamala Harris could appoint as her vice president that you would find reassuring? Would make you consider voting for her?
No. I know RFK Jr. way before that. Same, absolutely.
Yeah. And she's not the first woman to run for the presidency, Hillary Clinton. I'm assuming no one voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. So it's not necessarily going to sway you to vote for a woman in office. When do you think America will have a female president?
When there's a competent one, I don't get it.
Oof. Republicans are gonna fuck themselves if they're not careful on the Kamala shit.
XQC was shitting on me for that too. Oh damn, man. Well, you know, when you got Jason the Ween fucking doubling his view count when he's trying to desperately farm as much drama as he possibly can, you got to do what you got to do, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, I hope that kickback was worth it.
If I talked about a Shadman scandal on my show, I would be killed by my listeners, and they would be right.
XQC was shitting on me for that too. Oh damn, man. Well, you know, when you got Jason the Ween, fuck.
Okay. He's right. XQC was in a weird ass call last night. What? Why? What did XQC say? Listen, as long as he's not doing the cringe, he's not doing the people aren't talking about her because she's trans shit or whatever, is he?
Yeah.
You're gonna feel really good about it. Be like, whoa, I've got such a cool girlfriend right now. Oh my
XQC
gosh,
was
she's
shitting on me for that too.
I
Oh
can just
damn,
sit
man.
back and
Well,
relax.
you know, when you got Jason
light
the
up your
Ween
cigar already,
doubling his view count,
it's about to get
when he's trying to
crazy.
desperately farm as much drama as he possibly can, you got to do what you got to do, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, I hope.
Bro, why is he always projecting? It's insane. Dude,
Hassan does project like I think everybody just projects, or it seems like it. Like every accusation is a confession. Yeah, like every single thing they say is like, oh, this is what you think. Okay.
Swear to God, this guy makes everything about views. Brother, if you do any of this guy's view counts, I think you can control his life. Like actually, this guy is like a puppet of the numbers. Like
if you were to tell Hassan, hey, listen, I know you're making $1 million a year, but we can double your view count, but you're only going to make $250,000 a year. He would take it without even a second thought. He'd be like, yeah, double my view count? Yeah, 100%. It's not even about the money for him. It's literally just about the attention and the clout. Like it's insane.
He gets one bad stream where his stats are like 80%, 70%, and he goes crashing on Discord for hours.
Yeah,
like,
and he starts ranting, guys, I don't think our community's good anymore because you got blah. Oh my God.
Dude, not everything is about views, and not everybody thinks about this shit, brother. Like, stop projecting. It's just so weird, man. Like, it's not that deep, brother. Holy shit, man. I don't know why he's so focused on that. But I don't give a fuck. But I'm saying because it's so unhealthy. Like, it's so unhealthy.
18-yard box aimed at countering cutback.
And I make fun of him for saying, yo, this guy needs the money so bad that he says, top of the ad break, and spams the ads and says all about the ads. And oh man, what a dumb fuck, man, about this money shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's fucking odd. It's just odd. Because I don't know how he sees money. I don't know his income. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna put out him the way he sees views, but it's just weird. It just makes him look so stupid.
18-yard box aimed at countering cutback.
And I make fun of him for saying, yo, this guy needs the money so bad that he says, top of the ad break, and spams the ads and says all about the ads. And oh man, what a dumb fuck, man, about this money shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's fucking odd. It's just odd. Because I don't know how he sees money. I don't know how he sees income. And I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna put down him. The way he sees views, it's just weird. It just makes him look so stupid.
Anyone who like.
Hello, I'm sure you're aware since the computer issues, the live audio hasn't been the same. The clips in the stream are volumed better. I have to max volume to hear and hold the ear. Either your phone is broken, or your headphones are broken, or your ear is broken. I'm not making concessions. I'm not making audio concessions to people that are deaf from now on. There are, I think in Windows, it's called accessibility options. There are things that you can start putting on to either auto capture and auto subtitle everything. I would recommend seeing, is it an audiologist? Who are the people that analyze ears? Ear doctor. You need to go and see somebody. You likely have permanent hearing damage. You need to get a hearing aid or something. You have to figure your shit out. I'm not adjusting my stuff to compensate for your bullshit. Okay? Good luck.
Israel will never prevail over Iran. Iran is a real culture. Israel is not.
Israelis were relieved that President Trump emerged safe and sound from that dastardly attack on him, dastardly attack on American democracy. There is no room for political violence in democracies. I also want to thank President Trump.
They're going to call you a Nazi for that one. Yeah, because whenever people are like, whenever people point out that Israel has no culture except for like the borrowed bits of Jewish.
He's heard about the fact that like a lot of Israeli food, like hummus and fucking what other some other bullshit like comes from Middle Eastern food or other Arab countries or some shit. And he's like, oh, they must have no culture because I heard these like two things.
For like the borrowed bits of Jewish culture that they get from all around the world, people call you, dude, that's not Israeli culture. That's Jewish culture. If it's culture that's just like cobbled together, whatever you get from like local Arab culture or like the Palestinian culture and or whatever you pull in from Brooklyn or New York or whatever, that's not the same as like a national culture. Jews are not Israel.
It's such an unfathomably stupid assertion. It's probably fair to say that I'm going to be honest. I have absolutely no fucking idea. What was the year that like Hinduism started, or like Buddhism? I'm assuming Judaism is like older than both of these easily, right? Or do these like have their roots in some cringe? Well, hold on. Hinduism is more than 4,000 years old. Is Judaism 4,000 or 5,000? How old is Judaism? How old is Judaism? Nearly 4,000 years. Okay. It's about on par. I will say about the same. It's like one of the oldest religions in the world, with a lot of tradition and history tied back to like the religion itself. How can you say they have no history? How can you say they have no culture?
A national culture. Jews are not Israel. Israel's a Jewish state. Shut the fuck up with this bullshit. Israel is a state that claims to be Jewish and has a large Jewish population. There's no real any such thing. There's no innate transposition of an ethnic or religious identity to a state. A state is a legal entity, not a cultural identity. That's like ethno-state logic, okay? We say Israel is a Jewish.
Oh my God, it's just the most, I love it. I love it for him. I love it for him because he's so American and so white, and I value and I like that. I love that he can say that just without a second thought. I just love that I love that for him because you know what? For America, it is true. And I love that about our country. It's one of the things that makes America one of the best fucking countries on the planet. But whoa, that type of thinking does not necessarily apply to the rest of the world. Plenty of states, you know, are formed of nations of people that have a strong ethnic similarity to each other, and you know what ethnicity means, and even what a nation of people means are all up for debate. But the idea that there's absolutely no linkage between any of these concepts is delusional. But the answer Google gives is wrong. They take the Bible literally. Judaism started about 2,800 years old, not 3,800 years. Okay.
No state logic, okay? We say Israel is a Jewish state as a kind of rhetorical shorthand. Like, yes, they have the Hebrew star on the flag. Yes, they ostensibly represent the interests of Jewish people, but we know they don't actually. Don't buy into the ethno-nationalism, man.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I understand it too. The reason why he's doing this is because for lefties that are hypercritical of Israel, who don't want to be labeled as anti-Semitic, the easy shortcut out of that is you to say, oh, well, Israel has nothing to do with Jewish people. So now you can be infinitely critical of the state without being critical of the people. I'm guessing that's why it's like a shorthand escape for that. We watched the Tyler Oliveira video of him asking Democrats and Republicans if they're voting for it. Might be an entertaining watch. Maybe. Elon Musk's daughter apparently made a whole Threads thing. Apparently said that Aiden account is Elon Musk. I don't know what's true or not.
In this election, we each face a question. What kind of country do we want to live in? There are some people who think we should be a country of chaos, of fear, of hate. But us, we choose something different. We choose freedom. The freedom not just to get by, but get ahead. The freedom to be safe from gun violence. The freedom to make decisions about your own body. We choose a future where no child lives in poverty, where we can all afford health care, where no one is above the law. We believe in the promise of America, and we're ready to fight for it. Because when we fight, we win. So join us. Go to KamalaHarris.com and let's get to work.
I'ma keep on running cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Cute. As a lefty, I was on board with everything he said, and then he said you can't be separate. Jews and the state of Israel. What? Why not? You 100% should. There are plenty of Jews who dislike Israel. I don't even know what your comment means. The vast majority of Jews are pro-Israel existing, just as a heads up. Anybody that tells you differently is lying. It's like 90%, I think.
Are people in YouTube chat seriously arguing about the culture thing? You people are fucking insane. Culture is a completely nebulous, indeterminate term. You could argue a single household has a specific culture.
Oh, man. It's just a huge fallacy of just because it might be difficult to identify one thing from another doesn't mean that the other thing doesn't exist. Oh, actually, fuck. I think there's a quote from this book that actually addresses what he just said perfectly. Oh, I bet I didn't highlight this. It was in this part, though. I don't think I did.
Household has a specific culture. When I said Israel has no culture in that respect, what I mean is that Israel is a settler colonial state. It's a hastily slapped together mess of like local Arab influence, which they are continuously dispossessing and suppressing, along with dozens and dozens and dozens of expats and colonial state. It's a hastily slapped together mess of like local Arab influence, which they are continuously
Oh, he doesn't know anything. Hastily slapped together. There were organizations that were literally created to begin the painstaking brick by brick building of this country in a particular way, with a particular vision, with a particular coordinated plan. From what were the two? Let's see, what was it? Was it? I think one was called the Jewish Agency, and the other was called the, one was for like managing land, and then the other I think was for managing, I think, money and immigration. I remember the two different ones. There were two huge ones. Herzl theorized them, and then they began in order to coordinate people like moving to the Middle East, Jews moving to the Middle East. They all learned Hebrew again, right? That was a dead language, by the way. They all learned Hebrew to bring themselves together. Herzl even thought it was a stupid idea. We're not going to fucking learn Hebrew again? What a retarded idea. And then like one dude managed to say, nah, we should. It'd be cool. And they're like, oh, fuck it. It would be cool. They all came with concepts of Western government. They all came from a similar religious background. They all, like, the idea that it was just this hodgepodge of random things. How do you think that could have survived in the Middle East? How could that have survived around an island? They were in an ocean of enemy states. What? Was it the Jewish National Fund? It might have been. I don't remember. There was there was two big initial organizations for like acquiring land, for getting money from Jewish people, and all the people that initially moved knew that it was going to suck shit. They even wrote about it. They're like, listen, The first Jews that come over, you guys might have been bankers. You guys might have been bankers. When you come over, you're going to be farmers, okay? You're going to work the land. You're going to work in these shifts every single day. You're going to irrigate. You're going to make crops. You're going to tend to the land. And that's what you're going to do. And the first 20 years are going to fucking suck, all right? The first and second waves of people that came over, the first and second aliyahs, failed fucking miserably. They sucked shit. It wasn't until like the third or fourth, like I think in the 1880s up to like 1904, 1905 or something. It wasn't until like the next wave started coming that they had better funding. They're like, okay, fuck, maybe this is, yeah, we can try. Like this idea that it's like a hodgepodge of random shit is just so wrong. It's like ahistorical as fuck.
Slapped together mess of like local Arab influence, which they are continuously dispossessing and suppressing, along with...
It's also local Arab influence. When Israel came, they literally fashioned themselves as a Western-style democracy. They saw themselves as better, as superior to like the local Arab style of governance, the local Arab cultures. Like they came with like a Western democratic background in mind.
Dozens and dozens and dozens of expats and immigrants from all over the world. It's a colonial project.
Dozens and dozens of expats and immigrants. It's a diaspora. It's a diaspora. What are you talking about? What? It wasn't like a Russian and an American. What is that statement? Wait, what?
The culture of Israel is the culture of the homogenate that enter it, but it's not the same as having a regional culture that is based on like local trends that have developed over a long time. Those are distinct things. If you disagree, then you're kind of historically ignorant, man. That's just sort of how it works. Given enough time, Israel could form a distinct identity of its own, but right now, its only real distinguishing identity is the one democracy in the Middle East, the Zionist ethno-state, you know? Colorism, white supremacy, and European settler colonial...
Colorism? Most of the Jews that are going to be in Israel now are going to be Jews from other Middle Eastern countries. Most of them are going to be colored people. White supremacy? You know that white supremacists don't consider Jewish people to be white, right? You know that that's not the... that's not the... Even comedians know this.
When me and Brad first, I think we can come to an understanding.
Technically, I don't consider Jewish people white.
Neither do I.
Like that.
You know, colorism, white supremacy, and European settler colonial ethnic supremacy are all like key components of cultural development there. But when you ask things like, okay, what is Israeli architecture like? What is Israeli food like? You're not going to get many strong answers because in a lot of cases, they're just cobbled together answers from the basic bits and pieces of the area that was there before and from the people that have come over. That's just what happens when you're new there.
I can't watch the rest of this. What is Israeli architecture like? You're never going to get an answer to that. You understand that a lot of the religious monuments there that were built before Islam even existed as a fucking religion, right? What kind of a question is that? What is Israeli Israeli? Well, no, not even because Kingdom of Israel. Like it's such an unbelievably stupid. He just doesn't know anything. That's okay. I don't care. I don't know why I'm watching this. Okay. I don't know why the fuck I'm watching this. It's okay. 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 Connections. Okay. What would drive you to make these statements? Okay. Okay. Wax, mummy, gift, anchor, burrito, present, clay, papyrus, sprain, flare, moderate, talent, instinct, parchment, host, faculty. Things that you write on. Papyrus, parchment, Nope. Anchor. Present. No. Good faculty? No. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Okay, you've got a talent, an instinct for something, a gift for something, and a flair for something. Easy, boom. Number one done. Boom. Fuck! What? He has the faculty? Oh no. Clay, papyrus, anchor, host, parchment? Wait, what? Talent, gift, instinct. Mummy, wax, burrito. Present. Clay, sprain. Papyrus, moderate, parchment, host. It's not faculty and it's not a flare. Papyrus, anchor? What the fuck? Okay, is this... I don't even know how these would be connected. Papyrus, clay, parchment, and wax. Okay. I didn't know if you... Can you really write on wax? Okay. I know that they were used for like seals and shit, but maybe. All right. Okay, what did I say before? We had talent, instinct, faculty, a gift. Did we do gift? I did flair and gift, right? Oh my God. Things that are wrapped up. A burrito, a present, a mummy, and a sprain, like an ankle sprain. You wrap it. Oh my God. Fuck! Oh, a gift! Present and gift? Ugh. Lead as a TV program. Anchor, host, moderate, present. I would have never gotten this. A moderate is a TV program lead? A moderate? And then a present as a lead as a TV program? To moderate? I've never in my life heard moderate used as a lead in a TV program ever in my entire life. Moderate? Even that I wouldn't consider a lead. To moderate, to present. Natural ability, faculty, flair, instinct, and talent. I don't think I've ever heard flair and faculty used as a natural ability. And then wrapped things, burrito, gift, mummy, and sprain. Oh, fuck. I swapped the wrong one. Like someone lacks cognitive faculties? Yeah, I've heard it as like ability, but not natural ability. Like if somebody's like, oh, do you think that, like, has he always been good at art? Oh yeah, he's got an instinct for art. Or, oh yeah, he's always been really talented. He's talented. maybe like he's got a flair for it, but faculty? Oh no, he's got really good faculty for art. I've never heard that in reference to like natural ability before. Not in the same way that instinct and talent is used, and maybe flair. I feel like I feel like flair is more often like passionate interest is what I've heard more often. Like, oh, he's got a flair for physics or math. Is like they're passionate about it and they're interested in it. Not necessarily naturally talented, but whatever. Okay, I don't care. Do strands for today? It's jazz related. All that jazz. Oh my god. Fun! Oh. Lags. Dice. Dawn. Acid jazz? Okay. Is mare a word? Okay, of course it is. I don't like this game. Fuck this game. Cool. Okay. That's how bear. Oh, that's a word. Funk. Oh shit, that's an actual one. Yeah. Is sign no, okay. Moog. That's got to be a word. Nope. It's not. Did we do this one already? We did. What about Boge? That's not a word either. Okay. We really didn't exhaust all the 4-letter words before making words that were longer, really? All these combinations available. This is not a word, is it? Gobe? Gobi? Robe? Oh, that's a word. That is a word. The fuck is this? Pobeb? Oh. Okay. Mellow. That's okay. Did we do this? Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Time. Times. Got him. Timer. Oh my god. Molda? That's not a thing. And then Adlam? That's not a thing. Holy shit, I'm fucking retarded. What the fuck is happening? These are not real words. Something's gonna eventually pop out at me. Or it's not. Wait, let's go the other way. Oh my god. My brain isn't working for these. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Fusion. Oh my god. Subgenre. Wings. Oh, swing. And oh, this is ragtime, I bet. Oh, okay. Well, the last four were easy. Jesus fucking Christ. $960 for the Kamala win. Okay, hold on. If I get a 960, Kamala is guaranteed to win the election. 960. Okay, hold on. Fuck! Whatever. 930 is still good. I'll take it. Did Asmongold accept my friend request? Not yet. Okay, boring time. Some question of whether or not bullet or shrapnel hit his ear.
I think with respect to former President Trump, there's some question about whether or not it's a bullet or shrapnel that that hit his ear. So it's conceivable. Although, as I sit here right now, I don't know whether that bullet, in addition to causing the grazing, could have also landed somewhere else. But I believe we've accounted for all of the shots in the cartridges. So let us. I think with respect to former President Trump.
Oh, okay. Let me guess, Troubles are super ultra ass mad because they're thinking they're trying to take his assassination attempt away from him or something, or? XQC shit talking you on stream. BZ.
You gonna spam blow by this shit? Where's the Ava?
Oh no, these are all liberal singers staged.
Oh my god, he's just spamming. No, let me see it. I want to see it. Rolling Stone websites. Thank you, Envez. Actual God moderator. Thank you, man. So he's almost stone this bit. No, the other one.
Okay.
Bad, bro. No. Allow me, bro. T. Bro, I gave you bad nonsense, bro. The guy's trying to attack me.
TC? No problem, T. Thank you, see then, yeah.
My T. Come on, family. You know what time it is.
Not safe for life.
Too late already, you know that, T. I'm going home now. Stay. Michael.
Oh shit.
Michael,
Uncle, drive!
My grand,
Uncle, drive!
Can you go, my grand?
Uncle, drive!
Why is the guy not driving? There's just a dude. They're just like fighting a bunch of dudes in the back seat.
Drive, Uncle!
Oh my god.
Uncle, drive! Drive, Uncle, please!
Please. My car is everything broke, my friend.
Everything's broken in my car. As these guys are all trying to stab this dude to death. Holy shit.
My friend, everything broke.
Uncle, drive fast, Uncle. Drive fast, Uncle.
My friend, everything, my car
Uncle,
is
drive
broke.
fast. I'm gonna pay you, Uncle. Look, Uncle.
They're coming. You're going somewhere, my friend.
Hey, take money, Uncle. I'll give you money. Don't worry, Uncle.
Where are you going?
Drive fast. Fast, Uncle.
Yeah, follow me, my friend.
Drive fast. Uncle, I'm bleeding, innit? Drive fast.
My friend, they follow me. Tell me which way do I go?
Go right. Go right, Uncle.
Right, yeah?
Yeah.
My friend, tell me which way I'm to go. Big boss, tell me which way to go.
Go straight. Go straight, Uncle. Uncle, please, sorry. Uncle, I'm bleeding, Uncle.
They're still coming, my friend, here.
Uncle, go.
Brother, they already here, brother. I tell you, going somewhere, brother.
Ayo.
Brother.
Ayo, I'm getting ducked down. I just got bored.
They're behind me, brother.
Wallahi, bro. 1 second.
Brother, which way do I go, brother? Tell me.
Uncle, go police station.
I don't know which way to police station.
Go police station, Uncle. I need the police. I'm getting followed by a car. Uncle,
Brother, which way to go? My car
Uncle, go straight, Uncle. Miss, I'm getting followed by a car.
Brother, they're behind me, brother.
Yeah, I'm getting followed by a car, miss.
Brother,
they're behind me. They're following me. They tried to stab me.
Brother, they follow me.
Miss.
They're already gone.
What are you doing in this situation? I'm kicking the guy out of my car and I'm driving off. Listen, you guys can fight each other. Fuck that. Don't get me roped into this bullshit. Fuck that.
Okay.
No, why have you been posting this a million times? Destiny, do you think religion should be a protected class / immutable characteristic? It makes no sense to say yes, but at the same time, political affiliation is not protected. Surely these are the same. No, they're not, you fucking retard. I understand that you're a white 20-year-old atheist kid who thinks that religion is just like whatever random fucking shit you decide to choose, but that's not true. That's not how it's worked out historically. Religious ties are about as strong as ethnic ties, depending on the people we're talking about. I don't even spend the same question like 30 fucking times in my chat today. Holy shit. Stop spamming the same fucking question over and 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 over again. I've seen it. I don't need to see it 50 million fucking times. Christ. Okay. We've seen this in an old video. What? You lied. Brian Tyler retweeted your reaction of him at Destiny. Where? I don't see it.
The Democrats.
He does that.
Wait, I'm so confused right now. He follows you, by the way. I'm looking at his Twitter again. He doesn't follow me. Wait, am I getting gaslit? Oh, on his... Oh, he's got another account. Oh, okay. Because having one account. Never mind. Okay, I want to read through some of this before we do my debate today. God damn it.